form. And to that point, ever since Son won or was in the race for the Golden Boot a couple of seasons ago, I don't think he's been that great. And listen, I am a huge Son fan, but I didn't think he delivered last season. I thought he started a little bit iffily this season, and then all of a sudden, he gets shifted to the middle, thanks to Richarlison's poor form. No real surprise there. And the thing for me is the first goal. Here I am making an argument that Son is a player lacking confidence, and you produce that as a finish for your first goal. It says that he is just right back where he needs to be and delivering. And I thought that summed up Son. I thought that summed up Spurs. An absolute joy to watch. Burnley play their part. They keep suicidally passing the ball out to the back at times. But you've got to enjoy everything about Spurs right now.
You've got Bissouma and Sarr behind them, who you talk about working the socks off. They squeeze, they win the ball early, and they get it to him as soon as they can. So whilst Tottenham are going forward, you're going to see the best of James Maddison.
Right.
The question will be, which is always what my question about Maddison is, when they have to defend against a good side for any period of time, you won't see him. Or certainly you haven't seen him previously. So if Ange Postecoglou can get the best out of him going forward and get something out of him defensively, then we're talking about a different player.
I think Maddison's one of those players you can sacrifice defensively. I think he's that important to them. And Maddison's coming back and picking the ball up the centre halves and linking up play through midfield and linking it up with the strikers. So he's one of those who, almost in that Bruno Fernandes type role, shall I say, who you don't rely on defensively. He comes back and he's a body there about just to kind of throw things off, but he's not the player you are expecting to track runners.
How's Postecoglou achieved this so quickly, Stevie?
Do you know, Dan, when you've got a group of players that dislike doing what they're being told to do, then you can see the difference so quickly. You've just got a group of players who one day were told, you need to be there, you need to be there, you need to be there, you need to be there. And then once we get it, then we'll start thinking about what we're going to try and do the other side of the field. As opposed to a guy comes in and goes, right, listen, when we don't have it, yes, we need to get some organisation, but I'll tell you what, as soon as we get the ball, I want people getting forward. I want people on the ball. Right. I want you making runs. I want you making runs for the other guy who's getting the ball. I want you to open up and get after it. And if we're going to lose, I want us to lose with the crowd behind us, willing us on, cheering us on. It's not always going to go the right way, but I tell you what, we're not going to have a go at it. I mean, for a football player to go from that to that, it's like, oh, yes, please, thank you.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.